Contrary to what many people in Saudi Arabia or Israel may think, but Pakistan is a nuclear country. It's the only Muslim country which is a nuclear country. Pakistan has a regimented army of 800,000 people. It is the fourth or the fifth best army in the world. Pakistan has a very strong defense system. Pakistan has a very strong geopolitical strategic importance. So Pakistan cannot be subservient to another country and hence are no to Saudi Arabia. It is as simple as that.
But let me give you maybe another argument for Pakistan establishing ties with Israel. Surely you've seen there the developing of this relationship between India and Israel and the benefits it's brought to India in trade, in defense. How are those being viewed in Pakistan? And could that be a factor in this equation?
A major factor. You see, I have to be honest with you about one thing, and I hate to say it because I have many friends across the border, many friends in India. But Pakistan and India, they're centric. Pakistan is India-centric and India is Pakistan-centric. And anybody who's a real friend of India, we sort of look at them with a lot of skepticism and with a lot of question marks. Now, Israel and India are not only cooperating in agriculture or in commerce, they're cooperating in defense, they're cooperating in missile technology, they're cooperating in aviation technology. And we believe that all of that is going to be used on us or against us at any given time. So we are very, very threatened about that. So, of course, if you want, Pakistan to be open to Saudi Arabia or Israel or anyone for that matter, you must have a leverage between us and India. You have to treat us equally. You can't create an imbalance. And of course, we look at that with a lot of skepticism. We don't like how Israel and India are cooperating, especially in defense. If you were only restricted to agriculture or trade and commerce, that is fine. That is between two countries. But that defense, that armament is used against Pakistan. It is not used against any other country. That's how we look at it. And that's an open secret now. Saudi Arabia tried to arm twist us on 3 occasions in the past 2 months, and none of that has worked. In the past 60 years, Saudi Arabia has sort of looked at Pakistan as its subordinate country, and they've sort of dictated Pakistan. But this time things are changing. The global geopolitical situation is changing. The politics in the region is changing. The influences are changing. So Saudi alone is not the only influencer in Pakistan. And I asked this question specifically to Prime Minister Imran Khan myself, and I'm telling you on record. I asked him about a year back, much before United Arab Emirates and Israel signed a pact, much before that. And I said, and I was of the opinion, I said we should be friends with Israel, or we should have some kind of understanding with them. And Prime Minister came out very strongly and vehemently, and he told me, no, nothing doing. Until and unless the Palestinian issue is solved, we cannot have a handshake with the state of Israel. And that is what he told me. And there were many other journalists over there at that time. I wasn't the only one.